All right, all right. I believe that we are live. Hey, gang, this is Wesley Anderson coming to you live from Houston, Texas. Hope everybody's having a fantastic week thus far, having a great Thursday. I normally have all this super energy and endorphins rushing after a good spin class. I have that today, but I almost threw up. It was so hard. So if I'm a little scatterbrained, I apologize for that. If you're checking this out on the replay, if you'll hit hashtag replay and where you're checking it out from, I'd love to say thank you. I love seeing people jump on from all over the world. It's really cool. I appreciate that. And if you get any value out of this, if this is something that you think might help any of your friends, please like, comment, or even share on your own wall. Because if you don't know me, I am someone that is in the network marketing profession, but I don't care what profession you're in. I like helping people regardless of company, regardless of profession. So if I can do that, my life is better, I feel better, I've done something, I've accomplished something. So today's topic is kind of cool, and I'm going to run through that. But real quick, I want to do a little recap of the last video. All right, so if you didn't get to see that, it was on this substitution principle. It was a challenge in order to achieve more, okay? It was, hey, take some things in your life that you know aren't serving you, that aren't creating a long-term benefit for you, and substitute them. So I used an advantage of learning Spanish, okay? Giving up Netflix for a few nights a week to learn Rosetta Stone. Okay, stuff like that it might be, it's called the substitute principle, okay? So, hey, Michael, good to see you, my friend, up in Canada in the house. I appreciate you. So, guys, the substitution principle. So go back and check that video out, if you will. It's really, really beneficial for you. Second, if you are in a relationship marketing business, if you build any kind of business on Facebook, or you're a small business owner, have you added your 3 to 5 Facebook friends today? Okay, and remember, don't just add people, all right? You wanna make sure you're not going to Facebook jail. If you wanna know what that means, message me or go back and check out my video. But remember, you always need to be adding relationships and creating relationships on Facebook, all right? That's the key. And finally, have you added any value to anybody's life today? Hey, Margarita, good to see you. Good to see you. I can't even speak, see? Have you added any value to anybody's life today? Guys, life is about value. If you're not adding value, there's no place in the marketplace for you. So always be constantly thinking about that. And finally, the last thing, I said the last thing again, but the last thing is, have you made any referrals for someone today? And I don't mean asking them for a referral for you. Have you seen any small business owners and have you been able to refer someone to them? If you become a master at practicing that, that will serve you very well in the long run. Okay, so those are just some quick recaps. And then today I kind of want to have a little fun. You guys know me, I'm all about fun, but I'm also all about helping people. So the lottery was the other night, okay? And if you're outside of the US, the lottery was like $520 million for the lottery, okay? And you got a lot of people that make fun of the people that play the lottery. They're crazy. I don't make fun of people that play the lottery. Hey, Van, good to see you, my friend. You guys, Van is absolutely fantastic. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Hey, Melissa, thanks for jumping on. Thanks for jumping on, Van. Thanks for jumping on, Raymond. So guys, the lottery, I don't make fun of it because I think it's fun for people to dream again. A lot of people stop dreaming, right, at the young age because, and I'm going to go into that in a minute, and all of a sudden the lottery comes up. It doesn't matter that we all know that you're not going to win it, right? The fact is when you buy that ticket for just a few minutes, all right, and you can see I bought mine and Ox chewed it up. She would have been a very dead puppy. I'm no, just kidding. I wouldn't kill a dog. If something bad would have won the lottery, and they would have said, "Yeah, whatever, dude. Your dog chewed up your ticket." That's a nice old one, like your homework, right? So, so if you bought that ticket, everybody jokes and thinks about it for a little while, and all of a sudden you start daydreaming. And I don't care what your career is. I don't care how much money you've made. Hey, Melissa, good to see you. Glad to hear you're awesome, Van. You rock, buddy. And so all of a sudden you start daydreaming, what would I do? All right, the payout was like 320 million, okay? And for that minute you get lost in it, and it's just beautiful, okay? And it's beautiful because some people haven't dreamed in years, right? So I want to buy a mansion in Puerto Vallarta at some point. So for me, it was thinking a mansion, right? So some people, I listened to some things, they want a Ferrari or a Bentley or a Viper, all right? Another person they want to give a ton of money to their church or build an orphanage in another country. Okay, that's what that kind of stuff. Some people want to travel the world. All right, and that's what they get to think about. They get to forget about life for a little while and think about those dreams. Some people would love to be able to walk into their boss and fire their boss. and say, I'm firing you. I'll never be told what to do again. I want to live life on my own terms. Okay? So that's what's really, really cool about playing the lottery. Here's the reality. You're probably not going to win. But you know what? In terms of society, we grow up thinking, what our parents told us to do, and they meant well. Go to school, get a good education, get a job, and you can have job security and travel and live the life. All right? And guess what? They meant well, but that is not a reality anymore. There is no such thing. And now, while I encourage education, I encourage people to go to college if they know what they want to do. It shouldn't just be the I'm going to college because I'm supposed to, because you're going to get into huge debt and it's not going to be worth it. If you have a skilled trade that you want to go to school for, absolutely. Hey, Tiff, good to see you, my friend. So in terms of going to school, getting a good education, and living that dream life, it does not exist anymore. So what happens is most people do that, and then all of a sudden, they get into huge debt. All of a sudden, they have kids, they have a family, and life starts to happen. Okay, eventually, by the age of 25, most people have stopped dreaming again, all right, because life got in the way. They stopped dreaming because life got in the way. There's so much going on, right? They've started to accept mediocrity. And I did this, and I'm not calling anybody out, starting to accept mediocrity. And I'm not saying that they're mediocre people, but they get stuck, and they go, you know what, that life of travel is for other people. Being able to go down to Puerto Vallarta, going over to Europe, going to Asia, being able to bring my husband or wife home and spend more time with the family, right? That's for other people because it's just not for me. And you get people are just stuck in that rut. And nobody tells them otherwise because that's kind of what society wants you to think, right? Work for other people. And guys, here's what I'm here to tell you. It doesn't have to be that way. It doesn't have to be that way. Now, what I will also tell you again is you're not going to win the lottery. It takes hard work, okay? It takes a lot of hard work, but I promise you, and I've got some people that are viewing and commenting on here that live a great life, that hard work is well worth it. I promise you that hard work is well worth it. So if you're someone that the other night when they bought the lottery ticket and started to dream again for the first time in a while, or if you're just someone that occasionally daydreams, stop letting that go from now on. All right? Stop dismissing it because you think it's not for you anymore. Stop dismissing it. I'm asking you to hold on to that and start in on some action steps. Okay? So I'm not the one that's going to say, peace out, Fluffy, and yeah, you can win your dreams, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to give you a few action steps. They're very, very simple, but it's stuff that most people won't do. Okay? So step number 1, I want you to write down some of your goals. Okay? Again, most people have never written them down. Thanks, Tiff. Thanks, Van. Appreciate y'all. So they will never write them down. I don't care how stupid they are. If you want a certain pair of shoes, if you want to buy your wife a certain ring, that's okay. Whatever it is. So I want you to write down some goals that you can see them. I don't care how stupid or audacious they are. Step number 2, I want you to create a vision board. Okay, and most people, even a lot of people in my profession who know it works, they won't do it because it's corny. And what I mean by a dream vision board is you're going to go through magazines or go on the internet and you're going to cut out some things that you want. And that way you can see them every single day. So for me, when I was down in Puerto Vallarta, there's this mansion. I have an Audi R8 on there. Okay, I've got some other really cool personal things on there. And it is in my office where I see it every single day. Now again, most people won't do it. I'm asking you to do this because what happens when you see that every single day, it triggers an emotional experience for you. Literally, it triggers an emotional experience, which what happens then typically will prompt a great behavior, right? So if you don't see that and you know you want it, what happens? Out of sight, out of mind. But if I'm seeing that every day, and even if I'm going, I just don't feel like it today, I go, you know what, I really want that, okay? And like Tiffany said right there, a goal unwritten is merely a wish. It's so, so true, guys. So step number 1 was write your goals down. Make sure people see them. Hey, Jerry, thanks for jumping on, brother. Hey, you guys, if you haven't seen Jerry's book, 52 Lessons, I believe, on network marketing, go check it out. He's really awesome. So step 1, write down your goals. Step number 2, vision board. And step number 3, and this is really, this video is a lot for people that have never done any of that stuff. And you're like stuck in a rut going, well, I don't know what to do. The answer is entrepreneurship, okay? Now, I have a few great ideas for that, but the answer is entrepreneurship. That's how you live your dreams. If you're someone going, well, I wasn't born that way, good, neither was I. You do not have to be born an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurship can be learned. So what I will say is do those first 2 things, And then for the third thing for entrepreneurship, start studying some different entrepreneurs that may align with the goals that you want. All right. And if you need some help with that, direct message me. I can recommend some books. I'm happy to help with that. But here's what I'm here to tell you guys. No one is better than you. No one deserves a better life than you do. Just because you may not have been great and book smart or rising to the top of the corporate ladder, no one deserves better than you. And you can achieve those dreams. It is not too late to live life on your own terms. It does take hard work, but I'm telling you, entrepreneurship is the answer. So if you got some value out of this, please like, comment, share. Love helping people. Doesn't matter what company, doesn't matter what profession. If I can help, I will. I hope you guys all have a fantastic Thursday. My name is Wesley Anderson. I appreciate you guys being on today. Coming to you live from Houston, Texas. Peace out, guys.